Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print3D channel. Today is September 28th, and that means day 271 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we printed out the very practical Ripple pen holder, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 271 of the 3DP 365 project. On today's episode, we printed out this very cool and practical Ripple pen holder, and our print turned out okay. On first appearance, once the print finished, I thought for sure I had some sort of banding issue going on. And the story behind this is I actually tried to print this in base mode, and I didn't like the way it was looking. It seemed to be, I had made some adjustments to my retraction settings, which I know don't make any difference when you're printing in base mode because those are shut off. But there are some settings in the advanced settings tab that I think actually do affect it. Because what happened was when I started printing this in base mode, I was seeing what looked like banding. But what it really was the seam. The seam was actually traveling around the circumference of the vase as it printed. So I stopped the print and I went back and I reset all my settings in Simplify 3D, and I set this up for perimeters. I did 2 perimeters and 3 bottom layers with everything else the same setting, obviously turning off face mode, and then resetting my retraction settings. And it did it again, and it actually kind of looks cool. I'm actually not unhappy with the print. I mean, it is kind of weird that the seam traveled around the circumference of the entire model. It really does look like banding, but trust me, it is not banding. You can actually follow the seam with your finger, and it goes all the way up, very slowly, up the circumference of the entire model. And we downloaded this model from Thingiverse, and I'll put the link down in the description so you guys can download and print this one yourself. And I know I had actually planned to show you guys my other practical print, which I still don't want to tell you what it is, but I just didn't feel like digging out all that support material. Plus I had some comments from you guys, the subscribers, on how to fix that retraction issue, and I really wanted to try that. So instead of just cleaning out that and printing out something else as a backup, I decided to make some settings changes, which led up to the bad print, or what I thought was a bad print of the Ripple pen holder, and then me going back and adding a secondary perimeter and turning off face mode and resetting all my retraction settings. Now, I did have another print going, which was printing overnight, and if you follow me on social media, you probably saw that this morning, that we had a spaghetti finished print. Now, I don't know what was going on with that print. I still haven't had a chance to figure that out. But I did have this print too, and I wanted to show you guys this. And it's not a fail. Like I said, it's just really weird that the seam traveled around the circumference of the entire print as it printed. And we used some of that Matterhackers Pro Series PLA in red, what I call gCreate red. And this is a very functional print. The idea is that the pens or paintbrushes or whatever you decide to use for the holder would just kind of rest in here on a nice little angle. And I do agree with the modeler that there needs to be something in the bottom to keep the pens from sliding around. So I may take this into Fusion 360 and do a remix. So you might see that in a future episode. But for now, I'm actually pretty happy with this print. Even though the seam does travel around the entire circumference of the model, and it doesn't look a little odd, it adds a little bit more character to our Ripple pen holder. And like I said, I'm happy with the print, and I'm not going to reprint it. I think this is a functional print, and I'm just going to let it go. I am going to eventually clean out the support material and show you guys that other practical print, but I wanted to try out those new retraction settings, and of course that led to a couple of fails, and that leads us to today. So that about wraps it up for day 271 of the 3DP 365 project. If you're looking for ways to support the channel, check out the affiliate links down in the description. If you purchase anything through Matterhackers, GearBest, or Amazon, it kicks a little bit back to the channel. It doesn't cost you a penny, and I really appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.